relate to where you're coming from. And I admit that when we have people like Monique Madrid in the building, my creative sparks are firing on all cylinders. So she's back to get us in the mood for the love. The LOL JAX Film Festival is accepting submissions April 1st. And if you don't know about LOL, it's about loving our locals.
Yes, it is.
It's not always about the fun. It is about the funny, but you know, it's loving our locals while laughing out loud.
Yes, you got it.
That's the tagline. Marketing.
It only took 9 years.
We're evolving. So thanks for hanging out with us.
Yes.
How many years are we going now?
This will be year 9. I'm very excited.
Oh, so year 9. This is just a precursor because once we get to the decade, it's going to be expensive.
Right. No, for me.
So just really quick, you have made it a very poignant point of your existence to really give creatives a space to shine. And I know you just got back from Filmapalooza.
Yes.
And so how has what you've done here compared to some of the other festivals that you've been a part of?
Because we're rooting for people to stay here, you know what I mean? And like we're on the ground level. So like film industry has always started here, right? So everybody knows we're the first to do it in the South. But also too, in this season and time, we're seeing a lot of filmmakers carving their own way of like getting it done and getting out there and getting known, not only for their city, but internationally known. And so it feels like we're in this ground level of coming on something really big. And so we just want to love people and tell them to stay here. And that love is what keeps them here. You know, we don't want them to go to LA.
Right. And with all the incentives that we've got coming on, that should be more of a reason for people to stay or even we want to bring in more talent. I know that gets a little nutty, so.
Yeah.
So submissions actually launch April 1st. So what does that entail? What should people be prepared for?
Yeah, so if they have a 10-minute comedy short that they filmed in Jacksonville or involve Jacksonville people, submit it. Also comedians, if you're a local comedian, submit your stand-up so we can get you in. We will have a panel of people who will decide who gets the final cut. But for those who make the cut, you guys get to get screened at WJCT on August 2nd and 3rd. And the comedians, they'll get to perform in front of a live audience. That's really big and dope.
So the comedians, they submit and they get a chance to audition and they get to, if they make the cut, they get to perform all weekend?
Yeah, they get to perform.
So that is an evolution or something that's involved, because I know you've had comedians before, but they were pretty much already locked in, like Jenn Weeks. Is she still hosting?
She's always going to be the host. Don't leave, Jenn.
Fine,
don't
Jenn.
leave.
You know, you don't want to share your space. I get it. That's all right, diva. No, I love
She's
Jenn.
so amazing.
But so why did you guys decide to expand to include comedians as part of the competition?
It's always been a part of the brand to eventually mix all the arts. So it's just, I think people forget that comedians have to be writers. They have to write their material. So they are creatives. They are artists. And so we want to welcome them into the community for sure.
Love it. So you got submissions for the LOL JAX Film Festival opens up next Tuesday, April 1st. We'll talk more closer to the event because that's a great networking opportunity, even if you don't have a film in there. But you can find out more at loljax.com. So thanks for hanging out with us and what you're doing for the community and our creatives.